Okay, you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rosie Rosette 2020. It is July 10th, 2020. 2020? Yeah, 2020. Okay, so we have another one. Let's. His name is Jordy Martel. There he is. That's an old picture. Jordy Martel. Sorry for the ghetto picture or whatever. Anyway, so apparently this Jordy in Miami, Florida, Miami Gardens, there's an adult club, and apparently a bystander took a video of Jordy dragging a 33-year-old Sophia Satchel, excuse me if I chopped up her name, out of her car, kneeling on her face, then tasing her twice. See, the only problem is this. She was 4 months pregnant. And she had a miscarriage. Oh, yes. Now, he's no longer a part of the police force because he got another complaint after that. Jordy, let me just read you this. Satchel claims her father is a police officer and tells Martel to pull me out of the car. The officer obliged, and when she tried to stop him, he used a leg to sweep her to the ground and used an electronic stun gun on her twice before placing a knee on her neck. This was in January thing. She could be heard screaming in pain as she was tasered, with Newsweek reporting that the incident left her with abrasions and bruises and caused her to miscarry her child. In his arrest report, Martel noted that the 33-year-old, who was 4 months pregnant at the time, was checked out at the scene by paramedics before she was booked at a nearby police station. What was she booked for? The club had said that she wasn't happy with service, and she was making a ruckus. But that's not a reason to arrest someone, not that I know of. But listen to this. Martel, on the other hand, was fired earlier this month over a complaint regarding his actions on March 21st, 2019, when he and another officer were filmed beating a black man named Miguel McKay because they suspected he had been doing donuts in the gas station parking lot. He is also under an internal affairs investigation for February 20th charge of improper procedure investigation and a March 2020 charge of excessive force when he was arrested this past week over Satchel's incident. Okay, in its arrest affidavit, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement said Martel lied on his arrest report, had no reason to arrest Satchel. Okay, so he didn't have a reason. Didn't inform her she was being arrested and used excessive force. You think? It is long overdue for citizen oversight of our city's police departments to ensure our officers are not just serving but protecting our community, said Jonathan Jordan, a lawyer representing Satchel. If you're an officer that has broken policy or acted under color of law with a belief that Black lives matter, don't matter, you ought to be looking over your shoulder because the chickens have finally come home to roost. So remember when I said, and I'm in my beautiful studio, the garage of my apartment building. Let me move my wig. Anyway, now, remember when I've said in numerous other videos, what part of the academy, what week, what book, what paragraph, what section of the police academy are they teaching these men to kneel and kill? See, because this man killed that child by tasing that woman who was 4 months pregnant. Why did he tase her? Why couldn't he let her drive to, the car? Maybe, they have to do something. I don't know. But he didn't inform her that she was being arrested. You see what I'm saying? Don't you have to read them their Miranda rights as they're arresting you? If they don't read you the Miranda rights, guess what? They're at fault. Yes. If they improperly detain you, guess what? They're at fault. But the fact that he pulled her out of the car, why did he pull her out of the car if she wasn't being arrested? Why was she being arrested? So now she's without child. Oh, so because of the teachings of someone, because this was before George Floyd, I think, yeah. Was it? I think so. Something's in my ear. Somewhere, I need to get that documentation as to where, these academies, the police academies are teaching these officers to nail on someone's neck. Because once that has been generated, guess what? The police departments all across America are going to be liable for a class action lawsuit. Oh, yes. Yes. This is inhumane. You can't continue to kill or attempt to kill people. Why did that man tase that woman? Why did he pull her out of her car? He wasn't even on duty. Okay? And my understanding, why is it that if you are not on duty, you're wearing your police uniform if you're working for another establishment? See, the guy who killed George Floyd, he was a cop, but they were co-workers because they both worked at a club together for security. He knew George. That was premeditated. So maybe when this young lady, Satchel, told this cop that my father's a cop, maybe he knew that young lady's father. Maybe he had an issue. Why would he pull her out of the car? Did he put his knee on a woman? On a woman. What can a woman do for you to put your knee, a man? Now, he has to be at least 180 to 200. I don't even know. No, he looks like he's more like 220, 230. Why is this a practice for one human to knee a man, to knee a woman? That's abuse. That's abuse, but it's also police brutality. But where are they getting this instruction to do it? This is what I need to know. Lawyers, you need to contact the police academies and find out, because it's not one incident. I think this is the third or fourth video or article that I've read where police are kneeing suspects or victims or whatever in the knee. Kneeing them in the neck. I'm sorry, am I saying kneeing them in the knee? I'm so sorry. They're kneeing, so this, I'm going to assume 200-pound plus man, I don't even know how big she is or how small she is, but she's still a woman. A woman can't handle a man, so why do you need to tase her and knee her? Like, do they take these officers to the farms and do they, round up cattle? Is this what we're thought of as animals, and you round us up and you knee us to stop? Isn't that what they do when they round up cattle or pigs or horses or something like that? Don't they put their knees to them? I don't know, but we're not animals. We're humans. We're humans. And I hope that this Jordy Martel gets every single minute in prison as possible. He was arrested, he was fired, and I think I read that he was arrested. Did I just read that? Yes. So here's another case. Same year, same time. Here's another case. Should we do a countdown? So this is July 10th. We have until December. Let's do a countdown of how many more cases will we encounter, read about, talk about, vlog about. How many more? How many more? And just this year alone, after the protests, after the national black anthem, at the football game, after what? We still haven't gotten our reparations.